Yo, good morning. What's up, man? I'm riding a motorbike in Hoi An. Not motorbike, a bicycle in Hoi An. In the morning, go look for breakfast. Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back. After riding around the Hoi An ancient town, we look for some breakfast as it is 7 a.m. right now. And this is one of the must-try Hoi An restaurants, Bánh Mì Phượng. Very famous. There is a picture of Anthony Bourdain, the famous American chef, visited here. Look at the lineups. Incredible, and mostly local people here too. Forget about those PR. If the local lines up, you know it is good. Alright, so this bánh mì place is super duper simple. They have the baguette, put on some egg, butter and pate, then put on a tons of different types of meats depending on what you order. I get the pork baguette for $1. You remember yesterday I told you that riding a bicycle in the morning around Hoi An ancient town and looping around the Thu Bon River is a must-do activity at Hoi An. You saw how many locals with their bike at the Bánh Mì shop, right? Now I'm riding the bike heading toward the Thu Bon River and look for a good spot for some drink and eat the bánh mì while looking at the riverside. Let's go! Alright, I end up choosing a small pop shop right next to the Chu Cao to get a coconut and eat my baguette. Chu Cao basically is a pagoda but that it looked like a bridge. And this is another iconic architecture at Hoi An because it's appeared on the 20,000 Vietnamese dollar bill. Alright, and this is my pork baguette. It has the barbecue pork, nicely grilled and stuffed with a lot of meat. Let me take a bite. Oh man, this is actually very good. I have had many bánh mì in the past and this by all means not the best, but I will rate this among one of the best I have ever had. Surprisingly, for $1 bánh mì, it has a lot of meat and make me quite full. Also the fact that it is quite hot, I'm sweating like mad right now, I'm losing my appetite. But let's go around and look for a coffee shop that I found online when I'm reading the recommended shops at Hoi An. Let's go! Alright, this is Faithful Cafe at Hoi An. This coffee shop pops up in numerous sites on best places to visit in Hoi An, so I decided to check them out. Their drinks are kinda pricey, it's about $4 to $5, which is the same price as in Canada. Drinks are alright, I feel like you can find this kind of drink everywhere, not as unique as Mod Cafe yesterday. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. But at the end of the day, this coffee shop is one of the most recommended places to visit in Hoi An. And what makes it stand out is the rooftop balcony. They have a prime location and spectacular view of the entire Hoi An ancient town. Amazing photos are taken from here. So yeah, think of the drinks as the price to pay to get one of the best photos done. Alright, after that, I decided to visit the coconut forest. So there are two ways that you can get to the coconut forest. The first way is by driving, of course, and this is about 7 kilometers away from the Hoi An. And the second way, which is not many people know that, you can go to the market at the Thu Bon River and then take a boat to the coconut forest. Of course, I chose the second option. The whole trip costs about $10, that including the cost of taking the boat to the forest back and forth, as well as paddling on the small boat when you are at the coconut forest. It will take about 15 minutes on the boat to get to the coconut forest. This is Tobon River and it will eventually go to the sea. And our direction is towards the Hoi An beach area. Along the way, you will see a lot of fishing nets. Every evening, people will start putting down the net, and next morning, they will take out the net to see if there's any catch. Oh man, to be honest, these people who are taking tourists are amazing. They have very good energy and good vibe. The funny thing is that there are too many Korean visitors, they play Gangnam style as a result. And by the way, yeah, the spins. This is possible with this kind of boat. The most unique experience ever. And finally, it is my turn. To be honest, it is not as crazy as you thought it would be. If you look at my footage, it doesn't shake too bad as compared to what you see from far away. But still, amazing experience. Another highlight of this trip is the crabbing experience. Yeah, you heard it right. Crabbing. Not the huge one that you think, not the king crab, but the very little ones. They use a piece of meat and lure the crab to eat. Once they hold on to the meat, we will retract the fishing rod. It looks harder than you think, and we only got one at the end. Our friends there got 3. Lastly, the lady used the coconut tree leaves to make us some animal rings as souvenir from the trip. Such an amazing experience. Okay, the boat trip is about 2 hours. Now it is 11:30 and I am looking for something to eat. Da Nang Hoi An are like cousins. As they are so close to each other, the signature of Da Nang is Mi Wang and the signature of Hoi An is Cao Lao. Both dishes are noodles with very little soup, almost like dry noodle. The difference here is the noodle type. Cao Lao is almost like udon but more chewy, a little bit more starchy. According to the restaurant owner here, all the noodles are made within Hoi An and all Hoi An restaurants are selling this dish will get the noodle from one supplier. Okay, let's get a little bit of satay sauce in the noodle. The satay sauce in here is very different than the one in Ho Chi Minh City. It's thicker and spicier. I love it. And there is a slice of barbecue pork. Oh man, lovely. I really like this dish. One of the most random places that we found and turned out to be one of my favorite restaurants in Hoi An. Highly recommend you guys to check it out. So I just checked out. The guy picking us up is coming at 1 o'clock. So there's an hour. So I'm visiting the pottery village to make some, I don't know, make a bowl, make a cup before I head back to Da Nang. We have half an hour to go to the pottery and we're looking for a place to like store our luggage. This coffee shop, they are really nice. They're just fucking nice. I can't use words to explain. They look at my luggage. They offer help, offer the sitting place for me, show me the place around. This one. If you ever come to the pottery village in Hoi An, check them out. Oh, coconut yusim with the pop, love it. Yo, so this is a pottery village. Every single household they doing pottery for a living. They have a pottery business, and we just like over there. They actually have like you have to pay to get in, but like we just going around to find a regular household, and then we just walk in. We ask like, hey, can we just try pottery? And they say yes, go ahead. So thumbs up for them. They just like a regular household sorting pottery stuff and lets us come in and try it. And then I get to try the pottery. Everything here is very manual. The lady standing, she uses her leg to kick the platform to rotate so that I can mold the clay. Really interesting. So this one is mine. The lady did 99% of the work. So this is our stuff. They put it into wafer to dry before we can pick it up. Okay. So we are at the pottery gallery just to take a look. Yep. Okay, this place is like everything make into like a mini model. They make a small model of a lot of popular places in the world into this garden. My highlights here, taking pictures, and then I see a group of crowded children. They are a little bit annoying, but they kind of make my mood better. I'm not like a type of guy go to the gallery, so maybe I wouldn't come back. But if you are the type of loving art, then maybe this is for you. Nhảy coi. Alright, this is the end of Hoi An. I will be heading back to Da Nang and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.